Hello. How is everybody tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's ready to dive into this Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday flash pre-order, which starts in 24 minutes and 30 seconds. Word on the street is that there's a possibility that some of the titles revealed tonight are going to be bangers. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's coming down the pipe from Vinegar Syndrome. I've heard some good stuff. So we'll see in about 23 minutes what's going on here tonight. So let's see who's with me tonight so far. I've got Sean Sr. Excuse me. I've got Olivia. What's up, Olivia? We got Horror Gang. What's up, Horror Gang? DJ. Scaps. What's going on, Scaps? Big T. How's it going? Dylan. Rob Stellick.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster. I can't stand it.
Nico. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. That is very, very kind of you, sir. Hey, Piz and pals. Hoping. I can't read. Coming to you fresh from a visit to Dr. Giggle's office. Oh, well, I hope you got a clean bill of health from Dr. Giggles, Nico. I've got an office visit scheduled with Dr. Giggles very soon, too. Hopefully all goes well. We'll just have to wait and see. But thank you, sir. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I've also got with me, Rob, I don't know if there's, the movies are 50% off. That I don't know. Who's ready to spend $100 on polished trash? This guy right here. Cardention. Rick Hunter, how you doing, sir? There's Keith, Captain Halloween. Hello. Alexis, hello. Ross Jordan, what's up? Horror Gang is going to Horror Hound this Sunday. We'll have fun, man. Joe Reese, what's up? Sorry about waking up your cats earlier today with our little party we had earlier.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster. I can't stand it.
Hello. Taco Bella Lagosi. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. PSA man, so you seen Swarm yet? No, I have not seen Swarm. Is it good? Should I add it to the list? Time to spend that money. What's going on, Chris? Hope you're well. Justin Smith, hello. There's Dave. Heroic Waffles. Patrick Wooten, hello. Ben Grimm, what's going on? What are the hints? 280s horror and the biggest VSU yet. Ooh. I've heard things about one of the 80s horror classics. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything just yet. But Killer Clowns. Excuse me, that was a weird sneeze. What's up, Michael Piatowski? Justin Murad, how are you? Manny, what's going on? Justin Marino, what's going on, sir? Brian Haig. An early Christmas gift to America, the Greasy Strangler 4K. No, you can keep that. You can keep that. There's Eddie. Video Store Raccoon. What a name. Interested in these titles, figured this was a good place to learn about them. You're in a good spot. I need to look. I thought I pre-ordered Martin, but I'm going to have to look and see, because I think I pre-ordered it like forever ago, but I need to check and see. What's up, Tyler Fell? How you doing tonight over on Twitch? Hope you're doing good. But I need to check on my. I'm almost positive I pre-ordered it. I think I pre-ordered it from Diabolic, but I'm going to have to go and double check. I don't think I pre-ordered it directly from Second Sight, but yeah, I've got to check. It's been a while. Killer Clown's getting a new game, so it makes sense. Yep, Killer Clowns is getting a video game. That's right. All of a sudden, there's a lot of Killer Clowns from Outer Space love. And that was a movie for the longest time nobody ever really talked that much about. But since it got that new Blu-ray from Arrow, when was that? Last year? A couple of years ago? Something like that? It's now... Everybody loves it.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster.
Michael Piatowski, thank you for the $10 Australian. Hey, Piz, looking forward to spending $70 on one movie. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Does that Evil Ed have anything to do with any of the movies that might be announced tonight? I don't think so, Joe. I just threw him on there because we've not seen Evil Ed in a while. But could you imagine a 976 Evil 4K from Vinegar Syndrome? That would be nice. I would definitely be on board with a 976 Evil 4K. So yeah, I heard a couple of things tonight about the Vinegar Syndrome releases. And actually one release that got spoiled by someone online not long ago. I'm not going to say what it is, even though it's been spoiled. But I know some people, including one person watching this right now, who will be very, very pleased if that release is announced. I know it's happening, but if it's announced tonight, I know at least one person will be happy. I'll be happy too. But we'll see. What's up, Phil? How you doing, sir? Seed of Chucky. I don't know about that. Let's look up Dawn of the Discs on let's look them up on Facebook first, because they get all this information pretty, you know what I mean? They're usually right there when it comes to these kinds of releases. Nope, they've not revealed anything. Is Dawn of the Discs slipping? Are they slipping? Let's see. Let's check them on Twitter. Maybe they're just slow to update on some social media platforms. No, I don't see them. Wow. Okay. Maybe Dawn of the Discs is just slipping. Because usually they had these things spoiled, at least 24 hours in advance. But yeah, nope. They've not revealed anything. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Someone somewhere must be working on Opera and or Stendhal Syndrome 4Ks. Yeah, Opera is getting a 4K. I thought that was common knowledge. Maybe it's not. But Opera is getting a 4K sometime soon. Oh God, I would love Cemetery Man on 4K. That would be awesome. Does the sale go through the weekend? I would assume so, yeah. I would assume so. So what does the thing say here about the releases? I know there was the two There was the two 80s horror classics. Those are the ones I'm really excited about. Although I think one's already been revealed. But let's see. All right. What does it say here? The moment the pre-order goes live, you'll be able to feast your eyes on 3 of our 5 spectacular May VS releases. Among them, World UHD and US BD debuts of 2 80s horror classics, plus our next Euro horror-themed box set. On top of that, we'll be revealing quite possibly the biggest VSU to date. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. What's up, Anthony? How are you doing? Kevin, I heard a persistent rumor that VS is putting Showgirls on 4K. I may have heard the same thing. Just got off work, came to hang out for a bit. Okay, cool, Joey. Cool. Glad you're here. Showgirls is I've heard things about Showgirls. I've heard it's dirty. So I don't want any part of it. It's just not my thing, you know. I like wholesome family entertainment, like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. That was good, wholesome family, entertainment. When Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin reunite, I've not been moved like that in years. So, powerful stuff. Is Burial Ground any good? Is water wet? That's how you answer that. If anybody ever asks you, is Burial Ground any good? The answer is water wet. Because Burial Ground is incredible. Incredible. Daniel Farrens is working on a remake of Happy Birthday to Me. Okay. Interesting. That's a slasher that I feel like I should like more than I do. Because I revisit that one. Every couple of years. Because, like, in my head, I should like that movie more than I do. I don't know. Rock Music Forever. What's up, man? ¿Qué pasa? What's up? Piz, you know you want to see Jesse Spano dance in 4K resolution. No, I don't. I want to see Jesse Spano. When Jessie Spano was dealing with her caffeine pill addiction, that was still to this day one of the most powerful moments in television history. Let's do a shot. Here we go. I'm going to have to make a run. I'm almost out of the Good Doctor. I promised somebody I'd take a shot tonight, and I'm going to do it, by golly gosh, right before we get into this Vinegar Syndrome sale. I'm hoping there's some really good stuff tonight. I'm hoping that the rumors that I've heard are true as to what's coming out. And I'm excited. So, cheers. Man. That is good. Hey, Brian, how are you? Colton, what's up, Colton? Been watching your videos for a while. Love the collection. Keep up the great content. Thank you. Thank you very much. What's up, Piz? Hoping to snag Ticks. Okay. I've actually not bought that that release from Vinegar Syndrome. I love that movie. I just haven't picked up that release yet. If it's on sale, if it's a good discount, I'll probably grab it. I'm just relieved that Burial Ground doesn't remind me of my mom. That's, yeah. That's a relief. Yeah, I like the John Wick films, Dylan. I do think, I think they're pushing it, though, with 4. After 4 movies, is there anyone left for him to kill? I mean, he's killed half the world's population through 3 movies. Is there anybody left for a 4th or any more? I mean, goodness gracious. That man's racking up, Charles Bronson numbers at this point. If it's not seed, I need 3 to 5 business days to recover. That's funny. Piz, have you heard if VS will release Amityville 2: The Possession? No, but they should. They should. I like Amityville 2: The Possession. I wanted to order Final Exam on 4K, but I can't come to spend almost $40. Yeah. Same thing, Matt. And I like. It took about half a dozen viewings before I finally came around to saying it's okay. Final Exam is it's not bad. Yeah, I actually like Final Exam now. But it took a while for me to come around on that one. But I don't need it on 4K, and definitely not for that price. I'm fine with my
You hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish, understand?
Yeah. Jobu, thank you for being a subscriber on Twitch for 4 months. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you. Hey, Piz, enjoyed lunch with you and Jeremy today. Oh, thank you, Chester. That was fun today. That was fun. I've still got one of these left. I thought maybe since it was a celebration, Jeremy would at least take a bite or two, but he just wasn't feeling it. And, I'm trying to be good. And, I'm trying to be good. So what I do is every time I look at this thing and I get hungry, I take this toothpick and I jab myself in the throat with it. So every time I look at it and I go, that's tasty, I jab myself in the throat with this toothpick. So if you see me doing that during the night, that's why. In the middle of customizing a Scream 6 aged mask. I had to take a break and watch the homie Piz. Oh, cool, Anthony. Yeah. That's cool. I've not seen a lot of people in the mask community trying to replicate those and sell those, which I think is strange because Scream 6 was so huge. So maybe you can corner that market with the aged Scream 6 masks. And yes, please, if you've not hit the thumbs up button, please do. I would appreciate that. That'd be very kind of you. So let's see. We're just under 4 minutes. Well, I'm sorry, we're just under 5 minutes until the sale goes live. I'm excited. It is effective. It is. Ooh, Neon Maniacs 4K. Oh my God. Ooh. I would like that. And speaking of Neon Maniacs, I'm going to schedule the next Twitch watch party very soon. And I think I'm going to do the Prowler for the next Twitch watch party. I've been in a Prowler mood lately. I actually rewatched the Prowler maybe a month or so ago, and I had a really good time revisiting it.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster.
Taco Bella Lugosi, thank you for the $4.99. Do another shot for the release, brother. Hopefully we can get some great ones. Wonder what the box set is. Oh, did they mention that there's going to be a box set too? Okay, a box set. I didn't see that. There's going to be a box set? Oh, cool. Okay. Let's do a shot. Let's do another shot. For Taco Bella Lugosi. And for all you fine folks who are hanging out with me tonight. And by the way, once it turns midnight, here in less than 3 minutes, it will officially be the 16th anniversary of my very first upload on YouTube. So, cheers. A Jess Franco box set. No, Alex, I don't play any video games at all anymore. I've not played any video games in a long time. I think the last one I played was the Friday the 13th game. The Prowler is the most underappreciated slasher. It's it's a fun slasher. It's a fun slasher. Great effects. I love that sort of soft focus, dreamy kind of wan look about it too. And I think the killer in the the military garb and stuff looks good. So thank you all. Thank you. It's an Italian box set. Is that what we're thinking? The box set tonight's going to be an Italian box set. Okay, all right. My channel can drive now. Soon it will start dating. I know. Goodness. My channel's going through that awkward phase, where my channel's starting to notice girls, and it's starting to have weird feelings, and I have to give my channel the talk, the birds and the bees, and it's just it's awkward. It's that awkward phase. The Prowler has my favorite shower kill. That's a good shower kill. I also love when he it's midnight now. I also love when he stabs the guy in the top of the head, and like either his eyes roll all the way back or they just turn white. I don't know. The effect is just really striking, and it's really cool. So we've got less than 30 seconds until the sale goes live. The Last Slumber Party in 4K. Oh my God. 10 seconds. 9, 8. The Last Slumber Party. Oh my God. You know what? I would buy it too. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Refresh. What do we got going on here? Let's refresh it again. That didn't do anything. Refresh again. I still don't see anything. Hold on. Here we go. Showgirls. There is Showgirls. Yes, indeed. So we've got. Can I share this page? Can I share this without getting in trouble? Okay. Well, let's see what is. We've got. A Blade in the Dark. Okay, cool. I love A Blade in the Dark. We've got A Blade in the Dark, The Boogeyman. Okay, interesting. The Uli Lamel film, and we've got what the hell? Oh, this is the box set. Okay, Villages of the Damned, 3 horrors from Spain, and we've got the great Showgirls. Wow. Okay, so that is, and then we've got the. Let's see, what are the secrets? Let's see if they give us any details on this one. Okay. The secret releases. Let's see if there's any tips here on what this could be. So you're not impressed by 80s horror classics, The Boogeyman restored in 4K and jam-packed with new and archival extras, and no love for A Blade in the Dark on UHD, presented in multiple cuts for the first time. Apathetic over our blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. We wanted to save the weirdest, wildest, rarest, and or most head-spinning flicks for the secret titles. First up, making its World HD and BD debut is a cheery regional slasher with an impressive array of creative kills, finally presented as its makers wanted it to be seen, along with its distributor-mandated released version. A cheery regional slasher. Oh my God. Cheery regional slasher. I want to say cheerleader camp, but that's not a regional slasher. When I hear cheery and regional slasher, I think of John Russo's oh God, what's it called? The Majorettes. I'm going to put my money on The Majorettes as the cheery regional slasher. But an impressive array of creative kills. I don't know if they've got creative kills in that one. Cheery regional slasher. I don't know. My money is on The Majorettes, but it'd be great. Cheerleader Camp is a. I'm shocked that movie's not already gotten a Blu-ray release. That one's long overdue, but I don't know if you could consider that one regional. And perhaps more exciting, one of the craziest films from a director legendary for his decades worth of cinematic insanity at last hits UHD and BD. A feature which was years in the making but completely worth the wait. One of the craziest films from a director legendary for his decades worth of cinematic insanity. Who could that be? Who on earth could that be? Now that's interesting. That is interesting. Let me see. I think I can share this. I don't think I'll get in trouble. Yeah, I don't see anything bad here. All right. So we'll share this. But yeah, you gotta love that. Showgirls slipcase. Who would have ever thought Vinegar Syndrome would be releasing Showgirls? I never thought Showgirls? Really? All right, so there it is. You've got Showgirls, A Blade. I like A Blade in the Dark a lot. And I think it's cool that we're getting different cuts of the film. That is cool. And, of course, Uli Lamel's The Boogeyman. I've not seen that movie in many, many years. And we get the box set from Spain. And there's a mystery a mystery title. Let's see if we can figure out what the mystery title is. And what about the 2 secret titles? The first is a late 80s slasher made far from Hollywood, both literally and figuratively, which is hitting both BD and UHD for the first time, featuring an ever-before-seen original cut. I'm hoping that's gotta be Psycho Cop. That's gotta be Psycho Cop. Gotta be Psycho Cop. Actually, no, I mean, Psycho Cop never hit DVD. My fingers are crossed that one's going to be Psycho Cop. The second is a real neck snapper from one of the kings of genre filmmaking, also making its World BD and UHD debut. Both offer tremendous entertainment from beginning to end, yada, yada, yada. A real neck snapper from one of the kings of genre filmmaking. A neck snapper from one of the kings of genre filmmaking. Interesting. I am really hoping that the first one is Psycho Cop. I know it's been in the works for a long time. I hope that's it. I hope that's Psycho Cop. Blade in the Dark is really the only thing I'd want. However, Showgirls is tempting, LOL. It's right up their alley if you really think about it. Oh, Showgirls, you mean? Yeah. Nico's liking a Blade in the Dark. Yeah. Horror High. That could possibly be it, I guess. Possibly. But yeah, okay. So I'm excited. I'm happy for a Blade in the Dark. I'm happy for the Boogeyman. I don't know if I'll get the Boogeyman. And all you pervs who are into Showgirls, hey, things are looking up. Let me do this real quick before I go any further. Because sometimes Vinegar Syndrome be dropping dirty stuff. Okay, we can look at so the slipcase for Showgirls is actually kind of cool. On the back of it, it says Hot Girls. And yeah, so a pretty cool little slip there. You've got some imagery there of the bottle popping its top. I wonder what that's about. Some crude imagery there. Vinegar Syndrome certainly knows what people will be doing when they're watching this 4K release. 40-page booklet, complete extras to be announced. Reversible sleeve, yada, yada, yada. Okay. All right. So let's see. How much are these? Oh, well, wait a minute. So you can't purchase, you can't make individual purchases just yet? Because I just go ahead and pre-order a Blade in the Dark, but apparently you can't do that just yet. So let's scroll through here and see if there's anything good on sale. But I'm excited. I'm excited for those upcoming releases. My fingers are crossed for Psycho Cop to be one, Cheerleader Camp to be the other one. Even if it's the Majorettes. I mean, the Majorettes is fun. It would depend on how much the price is for the Majorettes, though, really. Kevin Dudley's got his Showgirls 4K locked in. Yeah, Nico, apparently you can't pre-order things individually at this point, which kind of sucks. Definitely not going to drop the money on the bundle. I'll just wait until everything is available individually. All I'm not seeing a whole lot of good stuff here. Stuff's marked down, but it's not marked down to the point where like I would want to necessarily jump on anything. Yeah, I don't see anything marked down to the point that like I've got to have it. And most of this I already own. But nevertheless, let's see. Weren't there some partner label stuff that was supposed to be? Let's see what's going on with the partner labels. I don't see anything necessarily new for the partner labels. But I don't know. What are y'all thinking? Oh, thank you, The Shape. Appreciate that. No, you can't buy them separately at this point. That's too bad. I would definitely pre-order a Blade in the Dark if you could do that separately. Maybe even Boogeyman. I don't know. It depends on how much. But you can get that Showgirls UHD Ultra Edition for $40. But what's got me excited is these upcoming releases, the secret releases. I'm really hoping for Psycho Cop. And I know if Cheerleader Camp gets a new release, that'll make a lot of people really happy. So, a lot of people really happy. And I'm curious about a real neck snapper from one of the kings of genre filmmaking. What could that be? A real neck snapper. Cotton Eye Joe watched Blood Rage tonight and enjoyed it. Good. I'm glad. Glad you enjoyed Blood Rage. That's an awesome movie. Great freaking movie. I doubt Showgirls is going anywhere. I'll wait for it to be included in a sale. I mean, you're probably right. Let's see how many, what's the count on that one? Does it say? It doesn't say. It doesn't say it's like a limited edition release either. So yeah, you'll probably be, I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right. If you want to wait for a sale on Showgirls, I think you'll be fine. So I am excited about at least one of the new releases, A Blade in the Dark. Kind of excited about Boogeyman, but I'm really excited about the mystery releases and what those could be. Oh, I see the From Beyond 4K is sold out. Okay. Wow. The limited edition slipcover release and the standard edition have both sold out. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, see, I heard Killer Clowns was happening. Killer Clowns may still be happening. Well, Killer Clowns may still be happening. It may just not be the right time for it. Or maybe it's not quite finished. So, Cheerleader Camp would be gold in my Betsy Russell library. Mm-hmm. Samurai Cop, okay. Well, they'll have everything available individually soon. They just want to, they want to get all of us who are, if you have a severe FOMO problem, to be like, I gotta spend, I gotta get it, even though it's $2.15 for the bundle. And I don't know, like if you look at each of these and you go, okay, they're all going to be $40 each, 40, 80, 120. I mean, getting them all together for $2.15. I mean, I guess that's not, such a bad thing, right? That Biozombie release looks really good. I don't remember anything about Biozombie. It's been so long since I last saw it. But so yeah, wow, yeah. No killer clowns, or at least no killer clowns yet. Okay, interesting. I did hear about, well, I'm not going to go there. But interesting. Oh, by the way, let me show you guys a picture. So do you remember the other day when Jeremy and I did the Coca-Cola Move review, right? So Jeremy predicted that I was going to turn into a galaxy.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster. I can't stand it.
Thank you, Taco Bell Lugosi, for the additional $4.99. Is there a 4K of The Man from Nowhere? Love that movie. My partner and I are doing a comic that's much like that, but he's a ninja protector. Okay. Not that I've heard of. But thank you, Taco Bell Lugosi. I appreciate that. The Man from Nowhere. That's a movie I've not heard about in a long time. So yeah, so Jeremy predicted during our Coca-Cola Move review that I was going to turn into a galaxy. Well, guess what? He was right. I did turn into a galaxy. I turned into a whole freaking galaxy right there. That is photographic evidence of me turning into a galaxy. And what are you hawing about, Olivia? What are you hawing about? Student bodies? I'd love a student bodies 4K. I love student bodies, yeah. Summer Camp Nightmare, I don't know. I've never been able to get into that one. I know a lot of people want it. And, if it comes out, I think it'd be great if it did come out. I've just never been that big of a fan of it. Have you ever seen the movie Cop with James Woods? Late 80s cheese, worth watching to see the blonde out of Man with Two Brains, LOL. Woods is a cop hunting a serial killer. I've heard of the movie. I don't think I've ever seen it, though. But I've heard of it. Jeremy for the never doubt Jeremy. Never doubt Jeremy. Yes. Jeremy knows what's up. Since you were a galaxy, what is your favorite planet? Earth doesn't count. Oh man, favorite planet would probably be, and I know you want me to say Uranus, but I'm going to say Saturn. Kino put out Cop. It's okay. When are they going to tell us about the secret releases? I don't know. That's a good question. They'll do another one of these sales soon. And I'm sure they'll reveal those secret ones. But I'm excited. There's at least one release out of this new slate that I'm excited about, and I'm excited for the reveal of what the mystery titles are. Yes. That slasher, that's right. I mean, Vinegar Syndrome has these halfway to Black Friday sales on a regular basis, it seems like, and they're always revealing future releases and stuff during them, and so there'll be another halfway to Black Friday flash sale or reveal or whatever, soon, and that's probably when those will be revealed. I hope it's Sleepaway Camp on 4K. I don't know. I don't think they just put out 2. I think they'd put out 2 and 3. I agree, Horror Collector 87. Yeah. I wish Vestron would do a prom night collection release the same way they did Silent Night, Deadly Night, with Prom Night 2, 3, and 4 together. Because Prom Night 3 and 4 are they're not bad movies either. Prom Night 2 is much better, but 3 kind of follows 2, and 4 is its own entirely different thing. It's just its own standalone kind of slasher flick. But it's still fun. So I wish somebody would do that for the Prom Night sequels, or just give Prom Night 2 a really nice 4K release. It's long overdue. By show of hands, who prefers Prom Night 2 over Prom Night? Prom Night 4 is on Tubi. Prom Night 3 is not on Tubi for some reason, but Prom Night 4 is. And I mean, it's just it's a decent little slasher. It's not going to blow you away. It's nothing special, but it's fun. And I really don't remember that much about Prom Night 3, unfortunately, other than it sort of follows Prom Night 2. I need to watch Cop. Apparently Cop is a good, goofy, silly movie. I'm going to have to check it out. Saw Prom Night in the theater, so it's extra special. Oh, that's cool, Nico. Nice. I prefer Hello, Mary Lou Prom Night 2 over the original. There is a Carrie 2. Yes, there is a Carrie Part 2. It's, what's it called? Carrie, it's called The Rage. Carrie 2. Piz, you'll dig Cop? Okay. I wonder if Cop's on Tubi. Let's see if Cop is on Tubi, and I'll add it to my list. My Tubi list grows like every day. Yep, there it is. All right, we're going to add Cop to my list. No, I don't want you to play Cop. I want you to add Cop to the list. There we go. Story of a dedicated cop, his troubled marriage, and the difficulties he encounters while on a murder case. Cool. So Cop has now been added to my Tubi watch list. Oh, by the way, Nico, I know you're a big fan of Nico Mastorakis. Have you seen Dark Room? It's not directed by Mastorakis, but it's produced by him. I actually watched it earlier tonight on Tubi. Yeah, the Carrie made-for-TV movie stars, what's the woman from May? What was her name? I remember the Carrie TV movie not being bad, really. Crap, when did May come out? 2002. Gosh, it was that long ago. Angela Bettis. That's right. Angela Bettis plays Carrie in the TV movie. Yeah, Dark Room's on Tubi. Add it to your list. I enjoyed it. I'll put it that way. I won't spoil anything for you, but I enjoyed it. Grab Death Wish 2 before the slip sold out. Mm-hmm. Good. Catherine Isabella's in the Carrie TV movie too. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I just remember Angela Bettis. But I do remember it not being bad. I think I remember it being a lot better than the Carrie remake with what's the girl from Kick-Ass? What was her name? She was also in Let Me In. Chloe Grace Moretz. Yeah. Today on the lunch stream, I told you I miss late night streams, and today I got my wish. Well, there you go. There you go, Dave. And it is officially the 16 years. 16 years since I uploaded my first video on YouTube. How time has flown. Amir, hello Piz. I enjoy the reviews and streams, and Jeremy Time is a must-watch every time. Well, thank you. Thank you, Amir. All right, so there you go. There is the Vinegar Syndrome Halfway to Black Friday Flash pre-order event. It ends in 2 days. 2 days and 23 hours and 30 minutes. So I am a little disappointed that you can't just go ahead and pre-order, individually, but, whatever. But I'm excited to see what the mystery titles are. My fingers are crossed for Psycho Cop and Cheerleader Camp. That would be great. Even if it's the majorettes, I'd still be... I'd be less excited for the majorettes, but, Does it feel like 16? No, not really. Not really. If you've not dropped a like on the stream, please do so. I'd appreciate that. I'm going to watch Just Before Dawn tomorrow. I'm working my way through your top 20 slasher movies that I've missed. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah. Hopefully you'll enjoy Just Before Dawn. Love that movie to death. Love that movie to death. Tubi has become the place for horror and B movies we have forgotten about. Thank God for Tubi. I agree. Tubi is awesome. Tubi is awesome. In 3 days, maybe individual titles on sale. We'll see. I don't know. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'd definitely go in on Blade in the Dark. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night there. Thank you all for hanging out with me. And yeah, shooting the breeze. Talking movies. Having some shots. Just, having fun. Yeah. So I'm going to be scheduling. Oh, next Tuesday is the patron stream. So you guys mark your calendars for next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the patron stream. I'm going to be doing a review of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. That'll be out soon. I've got a new I Love Physical Media video that's going to be out very soon.
You hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish, understand?
Yeah. Thank you, Twinkie593, for subscribing on Twitch. I appreciate that. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. And oh yeah, so very soon I'm going to be scheduling a new Twitch watch party, and that's going to be for the Prowler, not prom night. The Prowler. I wonder if prom night. I wonder. Let's see if any of the prom night movies are available to watch on for a Twitch watch party. That answer is no. There are no prom night movies available to watch. The Carrie remake with Chloe Grace Moritz is available, though. Yay. So yeah, let me see. Let's do some shout outs here. Shout out to Twinkie593. Thank you for subscribing on Twitch. Thank you, Jobu, for resubscribing on Twitch 4 months in a row. Appreciate that. Shout out to Tyler Fell and Cotton Eye Joe for tuning in over on Twitch tonight. Thank you all. Let's see who's still with me over here on YouTube. We have got Dave here with us. We got Ross. We got Big K Movies and Games. Kevin Dudley. Horror with Haas. Nice. Nice name. Richard C. We got Slasher Home Video Chris. We got my buddy Nico. We got Horror Collector 87. Matt.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster.
Thank you, Michael Piatowski, for the $2 Australian. I hope we get a Psycho Dad 4K release one day. Psycho Dad. Is that a Married with Children reference? But thank you, sir. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight also. Thank you, Amir. Thank you, Dalton. Thank you, Carnage. Thank you, Ben Grimm. STH. There's Joe Reese hanging out with us tonight. Kevin Dudley, Entertainment Wizard. Taco Bell Lugosi still hanging out. 1980s Betamax. Nice. We got Sean. We got Olivia. We have got Wolves at Your Door. That's a cool name. I like that name. And let's do some shout outs here for the folks who super chatted. Thank you, Nico, for the $10 super chat. That was very, very generous of you. Thank you. Thank you, Taco Bela Lugosi, for the 2 $4.99 super chats and the $1.99 super chat. Very, very kind of you, sir. Thank you. And thank you, Michael Piatowski, for the $10 and $2 Australian super chats. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that, y'all. So yes, thank you all again for hanging out with me tonight, shooting the bull, talking about Vinegar Syndrome, and this and that and the other. It's always a pleasure. You guys have a great rest of your night. Keep your eyes peeled for some more cool stuff that's coming out on the channel in the very near future, as well as a new Sunday night stream this Sunday, in which I'll be joined by Dave Parker and Peter Brackey to discuss movies that everybody hates, but we love. That's going to be a lot of fun. So mark your calendars for that as well. Alrighty. Thank you again for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you again very, very soon. Peace.